Have you ever felt like your life is standing still? You look around, and it seems like everyone else is moving forward. They are getting promotions, buying houses, and traveling the world. But you feel stuck in the same place year after year. You might feel like you have nothing, no money, no special skills, and no clear plan. It is a heavy feeling, isn't it? It is easy to think that success is only for lucky people or for people who start with a lot. But the truth is very different. A life you can be proud of is not built in one day. It is not built with one big lucky moment. It is built slowly, quietly, with small actions repeated over and over again. You can start from nothing. You can start from zero. The only thing you need is the patience to take one small step and then another. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. This will help grow the channel and release even more wonderful stories for you. Today I want to share a gentle story with you. It is about a young man named Connor who felt like he had nothing. He was lost and unsure of his future. But through a simple lesson, he learned how to build a life full of purpose and pride. His story will show you that greatness is not far away. It is right in front of you, waiting for you to begin. Once upon a time, in a small, quiet town, lived a young man named Connor. Connor was 24 years old. He lived in a small rented room at the edge of town. The walls were thin, and the furniture was old. Every morning, Connor would wake up and look out the window. He would see people walking to work. He would see buses driving by. But Connor had nowhere to go. He did not have a job. He did not have a college degree. Connor's biggest problem was not that he had no money. His biggest problem was inside his mind. He was full of negative thoughts. He told himself, "I am not good enough. I have no talent. It is too late for me." Because of these thoughts, Connor suffered from a lack of discipline. He wanted to have a successful life, but he did not want to work hard for it. He spent his days lying on the sofa, watching videos on his phone. He scrolled through social media for hours, looking at the perfect lives of others. The more he looked, the worse he felt. He felt jealous and sad. He wasted his time. He would say, "I will look for a job tomorrow." But when tomorrow came, he felt lazy. He was afraid of failure. He was afraid that if he tried to get a job, they would say no. So he did nothing. He sat in the silence, letting the days pass by. He felt like a small boat with no sail, floating in the middle of a large ocean. He was going nowhere. He felt deep shame, but he did not know how to change. One afternoon, the sun was shining brightly. Connor decided to take a walk. He needed to get out of his dark room. He walked to the edge of the town, where the houses were fewer and the trees were taller. There, he saw an old man. The man was sitting in a garden, working slowly. This was Mr. Sterling. Mr. Sterling was known in the town as a master builder. Years ago, he had built many of the beautiful buildings in the city center. Now he was old and retired. He spent his time tending to his garden and fixing small things around his house. Connor stopped to watch him. Mr. Sterling was carefully fixing a broken stone fence. He moved with a calm, steady rhythm. Connor felt a sudden courage. He walked up to the gate. "Excuse me, sir," Connor said quietly. Mr. Sterling looked up. He had kind eyes and a wrinkled face. "Hello, young man," he said softly. "How can I help you?" Connor looked down at his shoes. "I see you working. You seem so peaceful." "I am not peaceful. I have nothing. I have no job, no skills, and no money. I want to build a life I can be proud of, but I don't know how. I feel like I will never be successful." Mr. Sterling put down his tools. He wiped his hands on a cloth and smiled. "You feel like you have nothing, but that is a good place to start," the old man said. "When you have nothing, you have endless space to build." "But I am lazy," Connor admitted, "and I get distracted easily. I give up." "Discipline is like a muscle," Mr. Sterling said. "It is weak right now, but we can make it strong. I will give you a task. If you do this task, you will learn the secret to building your life." Mr. Sterling pointed to a pile of old, rough stones in the corner of the yard. "Do you see those stones?" he asked. Connor nodded. "I want you to build a new wall along this garden path, but you must follow my rules. Are you ready?" Connor was surprised. "I don't know how to build a wall." "It is simple," Mr. Sterling said. "Rule number 1, you must only carry one stone at a time. Rule number 2, you must place each stone with care. It must be straight and level. Rule number 3, You must come back every single day for 1 hour. You cannot do 5 hours one day and 0 hours the next. You must do 1 hour every day. Connor looked at the pile of stones. It looked huge. He looked at the long path. That will take forever, he said. I cannot finish this quickly. Do not worry about finishing, Mr. Sterling said gently. Worry only about the stone in your hands today. The next day, Connor came back. It was easy at first. He picked up a stone. He placed it in the dirt. He used a level tool to make sure it was straight. It felt good. After 1 hour, he stopped. The wall was only 2 stones high. It looked like nothing. On the second day, Connor did not want to go. It was hot outside. He was tired. He thought, what is the point? This is too slow. But he remembered his promise. He went to the garden. He moved 3 more stones. After 2 weeks, the wall was still very short. Connor felt frustrated. He wanted to see a big result. He wanted to see a tall wall immediately. He told Mr. Sterling, I am working hard, but the wall is still small. I feel like I am wasting my time. Mr. Sterling walked to the wall. He touched the stones Connor had placed. Look closely, he said. Connor looked. The stones were perfectly aligned. There were no gaps. It was strong. You are learning patience, Mr. Sterling said, and you are learning consistency. You are doing the work even when you don't see the result yet. This is how you build a life. Most people stop because they want everything now. You are still here. That is your victory. One day, a heavy rainstorm came. The wind blew hard. Connor stayed home, worried. The next day, he ran to the garden. He thought his wall would be destroyed. But when he arrived, he saw that the wall was standing strong. Because he had taken care with every single stone, the wall could withstand the storm. Connor smiled. For the first time in years, he felt proud of something he had done. As the weeks turned into months, something changed inside Connor. It was not a sudden change. It was a slow, quiet change, like the sun rising in the morning. He noticed that he no longer argued with himself about going to the garden. It became a habit. The discipline of moving 1 stone a day taught him how to focus. When he was placing a stone, he did not think about his fears. He did not think about his lack of money. He only thought about making that stone perfect. This feeling stayed with him when he left the garden. He realized that if he could build a wall, 1 stone at a time, he could do other things too. Connor decided he wanted a job. He did not apply for a manager's job. He knew he was not ready for that. He applied for a simple job as a cleaner at a local store. It was a small start. He used his new lesson. He did not try to clean the whole store in 1 minute. He focused on 1 corner at a time. He took pride in making the floors shine. His boss noticed. You are very hard-working, the boss said. You are very careful. Connor felt a warmth in his chest. He was doing a good job. He saved a little bit of the money he earned. It was a very small amount, but he did not spend it on useless things. He saved it, $1 at a time, just like the stones. He started reading books in the evenings. He read only 5 pages a night. It did not seem like much, but after a year, he had read many books. He learned about business, about history, and about people. He was becoming smarter. Connor did not become a millionaire overnight, but he was no longer the sad, lazy young man in the rented room. He stood straighter. His eyes were bright. He had a plan. He had a rhythm. He was building a life, day by day, stone by stone. The story of Connor teaches us a very important lesson about life. Many of us want to achieve big things. We want to be successful, happy, and proud. But often we feel overwhelmed. We look at the huge distance between where we are and where we want to be. This distance scares us. It makes us want to give up before we even start. The lesson is this: do not focus on the huge wall. Focus on the single stone in your hands. Success is not a sprint. It is a slow walk. It is built on the small, boring choices you make every day. Will you get up early? Will you read for 10 minutes? Will you save $1? Will you do your work with care, even when no one is watching? This is called discipline. This is called consistency. These 2 things are more powerful than talent or luck. When you do small things consistently, they add up. They create a solid foundation. Connor started from nothing. He only had a willingness to show up and do the work. You have the same opportunity. No matter where you are in life right now, no matter how many mistakes you have made, you can start building today. Pick up your stone, Place it carefully. Repeat this tomorrow, and slowly, surely, you will build a life that you are incredibly proud of. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope Connor's story touched your heart. I hope you feel a little bit stronger and a little bit more ready to face your day. Remember, you are capable of great things, not all at once, but one small step at a time. If you enjoyed this story and it helped you, please share it with a friend who might need to hear it. Take a moment to reflect on your own stones. What small thing can you do today to build your future? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more inspirational stories. Have a wonderful day and keep moving forward.